Like, I don't typically like, I feel like I get mischaracterized a lot if I don't write my own voice specs. So I tend to want some control over that because unfortunately there's just some miscommunication at times with people, and some people are always going to write me as the big, stupid, loud meathead, which is fair. I get it at first glance, but that's not who I am, so. And it takes coordination, true. I feel like if I volunteered to write my own, they would let me do episodic voice packs, but then getting everybody else on board and making sure that they're okay with writing their own, or making sure they have a writer they really like that they're willing to keep working with, make sure that writer, you know, stays relatively cohesive with everybody else. It's hard. It's a lot. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes with it, right? And not everybody wants to write their own stuff or feels confident in doing that, because it is scary. It's vulnerable. It's a vulnerable act, I guess. What is my character like then? Like me? I hope you've been here long enough to know. I don't know, a fully realized person? I'm not a 2D character, I'm a fully realized person. I have depth. That's me. I don't know, I'm loud, I'm stupid sometimes, I'm brash, I can be annoying, pretty fucking mischievous. I feel like everybody misses out on that somehow, which is weird. I feel like all my key art's always like flexing or grinning at the camera. I'm like, hey brother, let me just trip one guy. I just want to trip one guy. I have layers, like an onion. I have layers. I'm Shrek. Yeah, I'm Shrek. You actually got it. You guys don't know this, but my main reference for this background was Shrek's head. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I'm just fucking around. Basically, I think what it is that I don't like being represented as the meathead muscle guy, and I think that there's some miscommunication between me and some of the sometimes creative team or visual team, and that's partially just a language barrier, and partially because obviously there was an expectation, I feel like, based on the way I look, about how I was going to behave, and that's understandable. But I think I lean a little bit more toward, I don't know, whoever I am. Sometimes a little introspective, most of the time probably pretty loud and fucking obnoxious. Not as loud as Gerard, to be fair. I put less points in loud and a little more points in just being a little bastard, a little piece of shit. They didn't know they were dealing with a big nerd. Yeah, when they went and got me, they were like, hey, you want to join our boy band? I was like, I guess so. And they're like, finally, a fucking himbo. I'm like, about that. Sorry. I hope it gets better. Sorry. They wanted a himbo, they got a nerd. Sorry. They wanted anime and they got infiltrated by a Homestuck. I'm sorry that happened to you guys. It's the worst poison you could have ingested. I really am just that toxic ingestion cover drink on the wrong day.